How's it going, YouTube? Today I'm coming at you guys with a tournament diary. I played Racoons. I did okay with them. It was my first tournament playing them. I think I ended up going X2. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the monsters. For one-ofs, I played one Racoons. I don't know why people don't play this. I haven't seen this in very many builds, but I like it a lot. One Key Mouse, one Elephant, one Sea Koala, one The Fabled Crucible, and one Tree Otter. And I also played one, and I had to borrow this, but this is a wind-up kitten. I couldn't find my wind-up kitten. It's around here somewhere, but we're just going to use a proxy for now. So yeah, wind-up kitten. Out of all the one-ofs, these are probably my favorite two. Tree Otter, I would like to play two. I just got to find some room for it. Got to find something to cut. But yeah, I love the Tree Otter. Also, this card in a lot of decks is just a level 2 tuner, but Racoons actually makes its second effect live. So that's why I like to play the Racoons, because if you don't actually have to sync off for anything, let's see if I can get this to focus. I don't know if you guys actually know what the other effect is. It's probably not going to do it for me today, because that's just how my day goes. But anyway, I'll read it to you. It says, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can select one of your level 3 or lower beast type, beast warrior type, or wing beast type monsters that is removed from play and added to your hand. So basically, if you just remove with this, and then if this gets destroyed, you can just remove or add what you remove with Racoons back to your hand. So that's why I like that. For two ofs, I played two Pon Poco. I only like two. I don't like three. It's not my preferred card of choice to draw or to have or to play, because I don't know, I just don't like an 800 attack monster in attack position. Plus, then they know what you set, and they can just brace for it. They know you set your Tan or your Raikou or anything of that nature. Speaking of Raikou, okay. Raikou, I played two Raikou. Because, I mean, Raikou's good in this deck because it's a beast, level 2, and it destroys things. I also played two of the rabbit. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Mystical Beast of the Forest. This card is one of the cards that makes this deck really good. That comboed with Tan is awesome. And then I played double Junk Synchron because all you play is level 2s. And, yep, Junk Synchron. There's only two cards that I played three of. I played... Oh, shit. Hit the camera. I played three Baby Raccoon Tan. This card, in my opinion, is the best card in the whole deck. And then I played triple Nimble Amanga, because gaining life points and then special summoning two of these out of your deck is really good. A lot of people were giving me a little bit of hate over Manga, but I'll give you my reasoning of playing it. If you open this, you can just set it, and then when they attack into it, say they only have... it's a good first turn set if you don't have anything else. If they swing into it, not only do you gain 1,000, but most likely they only had one monster to swing at you with anyway. Then you summon two of them, face down the next turn, flip them up, and then you can exceed into a 2. Or if they have more than one monster, if they attack it again, I mean, that's just another 1,000 life points, so can't go wrong with that. Alright, on to the spells. The first spell is the spell that makes the deck go round. Opening Obedience Schooled is probably the best thing this deck can do. This card's ridiculous. But, yeah, I don't even need to explain it. Basically summon 3 level 2 beast type monsters from your deck, or lower, with different names. Sorry guys, I'm tired, so I'm like stuttering a little bit. Then, basically if you open up this and any level 2, you have like the perfect opening, because you can go into this, and you can go into number 64, then summon your other level 2, and then go into another 64 and have the double 64 lock, which is pretty good. I mean, it's susceptible to some things, but for the most part, turn 1, it's really good. Or you can just go your key mouse and Barkion, depending on what you're playing, if you think that that'll be better against your current deck. Then I played 3 Mystical Space Typhoons and 3 Forbidden Lance, because there's a lot of shit that likes to poop on this deck. So I figured run all the back row hate that you can. So I run 3 of each, and I loved it, by the way. There's not one point in this whole day that I didn't cite any of these out, because yeah, I just like it. I like having that security of being able to attack or being able to set 1 and just know the safety of your monster. Then I played 2 1-ofs. I played 1 Dark Hole, which surprisingly, being that this card was like my shit when I needed a top deck, I don't play in very many decks anymore. I don't know, I just don't. And 1 Closed Forest. This card with number 64 gets really confusing. So if you're bad at math, then don't play this, even though it's really good. And that's it for the spells. For the traps, for 2 ofs, the best trap, I think, is Burst Rebirth. This trap is fantastic for recycling your Raikos, or even better, your Tantans. In phase, flip this, and then bring your Tantan out in face down defense, and next turn flip it up, and just kind of go off from there. Or if like you desperately need it, you can use it in the battle phase. You have to pay 2,000 life points though, so it's a little costly. But I run the Momongas because of this card too. It helps a lot with having to pay 2,000. It gives you your life points back. But even if I didn't play the mangas, I'd still play that because it's too good. Played 2 Chain, 2 Horn of the Phantom Beast, because you're all beasts, especially when your tokens get really big. It's fantastic. And then more back row hate, 2 Trap Stuns. That rounds out the main deck. Onto the extra deck. For the rank 2s, I played Triple 64. This card, I mean, doesn't even need to explain. You get 2 of these on the field, neither one of them can be destroyed by battle or by card effects while you control another beast. They make your tokens that are really big, and it's just awesome. Then I played 1 Daigusto Phoenix for OTK pushes, 1 Gachi Gachi Kentetsu, which is really good in combo with this, because it'll boost this to 12, and then if you make a token, the token will come out as 12, but then gain the additional boost from this, or not 12, well, 12 if there's only 1 material, but it'll come out, make this 14, your token will come out at 14, and then this will make it 18, which is really good, in my opinion. So yeah, there's that. Then I played 1 Armor Kappa. Kappa is a really good stall card. You can make it have a huge ass, and then you can, if they somehow manage to try and get around that, it has its discard effect, which is really good. Prevents all your monsters from being destroyed. The rest I played were Synchros, and I played a level 3 Synchro. I played Miss Bird, and I played 3 level 4s, and Armory Arm, the Underworld Fighter, and the Fabled Unicorn. Now this card right here was MVP of my entire day. Basically, I was playing a Ghost Trick player. I had 1 card in my hand, and I had this on the field, and he had 2 cards in his hand. And so I attacked him with this. He activates Mary and discards Mary for cost. But then since he had only had 1 card in his hand, this negated Mary, so he just pitched Mary for no reason. It's that good, guys. It's that good. And then for level 5s, I played the 1 Armades, the 1 Cataster. I played the Frozen Fitzgerald, because, you know, playing Beast and Junk Synchron is fantastic. And this card right here, it's so good when you're making that final push for game. It's basically a weaker form of Armides. Armides, you can't activate anything. Frozen Fitzgerald, you can't activate spell or trap cards when it attacks. And this has a little bit more attack to it. And if it's destroyed, you can just discard and special summon it right back. And it's pretty good. And it's 2500 ass. So when it comes back in defense, it's got 2500 ass. The last 5 that I played 2 more 5s. I played the Beast and the Junk Warrior. This and this are, I don't know. Well, they're like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm tired. But anyway, Beast, your turn 1 Beast with Obedience School, depending on what you're playing, is really fucking good. So you have to play the Beast. And then Junk Warrior with your Junk Synchrons. Basically, one time today I had a token that was like 3,000, and then I made this. So then he gains attack equal to all tokens since tokens are level 1. And he just gets really big, and it's just hard to get around him at that point. So he shits all over your day. Then the last card I played was a Barkion. This one's a little bit harder to make because you can't make it with Obedience Schooled. But since you do play Elephant, if you have 3 level 2s, Earths, then you can just go right into him. I never went into him. Never really had to because I play so much back row hate anyway. But yeah, Barkion, just in case. On to the side deck. This is a kind of a throw together side deck because I didn't have a lot of time. I played the double Mind Crush. I played 1 Prohibition. And then I played 1 Effect Veiler. I don't know why I just played 1. I have no idea. Like I said, it was a throw together. I played the double Max C. I played a second Closed Forest in the side deck, just in case I went up against something that was playing field spells. I had the second Closed Forest. I had the Imperial Iron Wall. I played 1 Seal of the Forbidden Spell. I think just because I saw it laying around and I didn't have any time to make an extra deck or side deck, so I played that. 1 Light Imprisoning Mirror. Triple Malevolent Catastrophe because back row hates a thing. And then DNA Surgery. Not only can this... I like DNA Surgery in this deck because it can not only be a good offensive card, but it's a good defensive card. And the reason I say that is because this deck gets shit on by DNA Surgery. If they call anything but Beast, you're fucked. So basically I would side this against the side. So if they flip their DNA Surgery and called like Fish, I could flip mine and call Beast. And since mine resolved after theirs had already resolved, then they would all go Beast because this was the last one to come up. And then I'd be good. So that's why I play that. But yeah, that's basically the deck. I have a lot of work, a lot of testing to do with it, but it's a fun deck. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. But these 2 cards right here, as far as extra deck goes, are MVP. This is your bread and butter. I want to play another one of these. I want to get another Fabled Crucible and play 2 of these because it's just, if you can get that off to where your opponent always draws into as many cards as you have, then, I mean, they can't do much. Yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. I would really like to improve this deck and make it better and that kind of thing. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys later.